एवरीवन, वेलकम टू द IS फैक्ट्री। हम कवर कर रहे हैं इंग्लिश वोकैबुलरी फ्रॉम ब्लैक बुक। तो आज हमारा इडियम फ्रेजेस का है डेली डोज 6। इससे पहले हम 500 इडियम फ्रेजेस कर चुके हैं कंप्लीट। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। डांस अटेंडेंस ऑन समवन, यानी कि चारों ओर घूमना, किसी का ध्यान से सेवा करना। Obey or serve someone attentively and eagerly. Next is dance to someone's tune. उंगली पर नाचना, दूसरों के संकेत पर चलना. Do what others want to do. Next is day and night. दिन रात लगातार बिना रुके continuously. Next is dead heat. बराबरी का मुकाबला. Close contest and that ends in a tie. Next is dead in the water. सफल होने का कोई आशा नहीं. No chance to succeeding or making any progress. Next is dead ringer. हूबहू दिखने वाला व्यक्ति. An exact duplicate. Next is dead set against. पूरी तरह से विरोध, disapproved. Next is deadlock. Deadlock का हिंदी अनुवाद है गतिरोध या असमंजस की स्थिति. A state in which progress is impossible. Next is deep pockets. बहुत सारा पैसा. A lot of money. Next is desperate times call for desperate measures. कठिन समय में सख्त कदम उठाने पड़ते हैं. When you are extremely desperate, you need to take extremely desperate actions. Next is die, a dog's death. कुत्ते की मौत, मरना. अपमानजनक, दयनीय या शर्मनाक तरीके से मरना. A dishonorable or shameful death. Next is die hard, दृढ़ या ना झुकने वाला. Unwilling to change. Died in harness, सेवा में रहते हुए मर जाना. Died while working, to die while in service. Next is dig around, खोजबीन करना, investigating. Next one, dig up dirt on someone, किसी के भेद पता करना. Discover damaging information about someone. Next one is do a good turn, किसी की सहायता करना. To help someone render a service. Next is do a roaring trade, अत्यधिक सफल होना. Highly successful. Next one, do away with, खत्म करना. To abolish. Next is do or die, करो या मरो. To make a final effort. Next is dodge a bullet, बाल बाल बचना, किसी खतरनाक या कठिन स्थिति से बचना. To narrowly avoid situation. Next is dog eat dog, कड़ी स्पर्धा, प्रतिस्पर्धा. Ruthlessly competitive. Dog in a manager, स्वार्थी, selfish. Next is don't judge a book by its cover या no never judge a book by its cover. तो इसका है केवल बाहरी दिखावे से पूर्वानुमान नहीं लगाना चाहिए. We should not judge something primarily by its outward appearance. Next is run for, done for, तो इसका मतलब तबाह करना, ढूंढ मतलब बर्बाद कर देना. Next is donkey's ear, बहुत लंबा समय, a very long time. Next is don't count your chickens before they hatch, सफलता मिलने से पहले जश्न न मनाना. Don't make plans based on events that have not yet happened. Don't pull your eggs in one basket, सब कुछ दांव पर ना लगाना. Don't pull your all resources in one place. Next one is don't dot one's i's and cross one's t's, विस्तृत और सटीक होना. To be detailed and exact or to pay attention to minute details of a task. Next one is down and out, दीनहीन व्यक्ति without money. Next is down in the dumps, हताश, sad and depressed. Next is down in the month, उदास होना, to be depressed. Next is down the drain, बर्बाद या खोया हुआ, wasted और lost. Next is down the tubes, पूरी तरह से असफल होना, failing completely. Next is down to earth, आडंबर रहित, सच्चा और सरल, very realistic and sensible और practical and direct. Next is draconian law, बेहद कठोर कानून, extremely severe law. Next is ranks 1 feet, टाल मटोल करना, be reluctant to act, do something deliberately at a slow pace. Next is ड्रॉ अ ब्लैंक, खाली हाथ लौटना, असफल होना, टू बी अनसक्सेसफुल, फाइंड नो फेवर। नेक्स्ट इज ड्रॉ अ लाइन, सीमा निर्धारित करना, टू फिक्स अ लिमिट, accept something up to a particular point, to stop before a point where something okay gets not okay. Next is draw first blood, पहले फायदा उठाना, be the first to gain an advantage or score against an opponent. Next is dress to kill, आकर्षक कपड़े पहनना, dress to attract attention. Next is dressing down, give a scolding, फटकारना. Next is drew on his fancy, कल्पना का इस्तेमाल करना, used his imagination. Next is drive down, महत्वपूर्ण बिंदु पर जोर देना, emphasize to emphasize an important point. Next is drive someone up to the wall, किसी को बहुत चिढ़ाना या गुस्सा दिलाना, make someone very irritated or angry. Next is drop in, प्रसिद्ध लोगों का उल्लेख, पे कैजुअल, बस ड्रॉप इन बिना बिता सॉरी एक सेकेंड, ड्रॉप इन बिन बिताए आना, पे अ कैजुअल विजिट, ड्रॉप नेम्स, प्रसिद्ध लोगों का उल्लेख, नेम फेमस पीपल टू इम्प्रेस अदर्स, hinting at high connections. Next is dropping like flies, बड़ी संख्या में गिरना या मरना, collapsing in large numbers, a large number of people either feeling ill or dying. Next is dust and ashes, अत्यंत निराशाजनक, something that is very disappointing. Next is eager beaver, कड़ी मेहनत करने वाला, अति उत्साही व्यक्ति, and keen and enthusiastic person. Next is eagle's eye, तेज नजर, an eye with sharp visual powers, a careful or close watch. Ease somebody's mind, किसी की चिंता को कम करना, elevate someone's anxiety. Next is easier said than done, कहना आसान है करना मुश्किल, be more easily talked about than but put into practice, or not as easy as it appears to be. Easy money, राम का पैसा, आसानी से पैसा बनाना, make money without much effort, maybe illegally. Next is eat one's salt, किसी का मेहमान होना, to be one's guest. Eat like a horse, बहुत सारा खाना खाने वाला, eats a lot of food. Next is egg on, उकसाना, encourage, provoke or urge. Next is elbow grease, a lot of physical effort, बहुत ज्यादा मेहनत. Next is elbow room, पर्याप्त जगह होना, freedom to do what one wants, to give enough space or move to work in. Next is ended in a fiasco, पूर्ण विफलता, complete failure, enough rope, कार्यवाही के लिए पर्याप्त स्वतंत्रता, enough freedom for action, evening of life, बुढ़ापा, old age, every cloud has a silver lining, निराशा में भी आशा की झलक होती है, every unpleasant situation has a positive side, something promising is there in any difficult situation. Next is every dog has his day, हर कुत्ते का दिन आता है, every has good luck or success at a point of time in their lives. Next is every rich inch a gentleman, पूर्णतः सज्जन व्यक्ति, completely gentleman. Next is evil twin, ऐसा डुप्लीकेट जो विपरीत का गुण का हो, and imaginary double, humorously invoked to explain or excuse uncharacteristic or reprehensible behavior. Next is excuse my French, गाली गलौज के लिए क्षमा याचना करना, used to apologize for swearing. Explore all avenues, सफलता पाने के लिए हर संभव प्रयास करना, try out every possibility to get a result. Eye wash, आंखों में धूल झोंकना, धोखा देना, a deception, a pretense. Face the music, किराए का परिणाम, किए का परिणाम भुगतना, to accept punishment for mistake, get reprimanded, to bear the consequences, accept the blame. Face to face, आमने सामने प्रत्यक्ष रूप से, with another person in their presence rather than say by phone or letter. Next is face up to, कठिन परिस्थिति का सामना करना, to accept a difficult situation. Next is faint hearted, डरपोक, timid. Next one, fear वेदर फ्रेंड्स साथी मित्र, फ्रेंड्स इन गुड टाइम सपोर्ट only when easy and convenient. Next is fair's fair, सबके साथ एक ही न्याय, just treatment. Fall back on आश्रय लेना, restore to something, to seek support out of necessity. Next is flat, fall flat, असफल होना, to fail to produce intended effect, to have no effect, unsuccessful. Fall for बहकावे में आना, to be tricked or fooled by. Fall fall for, to be tricked or fooled by, बहकावे में आना. Next is fall foul of, quarreling with, किसी के साथ झगड़ा या विवाद होना. Next is fall into line, नियमों या आदेशों का पालन करना, adhere to rules. Fall short, अपर्याप्त होना, to not reach a particular level, had no effect. Next is falling heads over heels, प्यार में डूब जाना, falling deeply in love with someone. Next is fall out, झगड़ना, to quarrel, stop being friendly after an argument. Next is familiarity breeds contempt, किसी के साथ अधिक घनिष्ठता मनमुटाव या सम्मान की हानि का कारण, किसी के साथ अधिक घनिष्ठता मनमुटाव या सम्मान की हानि का कारण बनता है. The better you know someone, the less you like him. So familiarity breeds contempt. Far cry from, एकदम अलग, to be very different from others. Feast one's eyes on, किसी चीज को मजे से देखना, gaze at something with pleasure. Next is feather in one's cap, चार चांद लगना, गर्व करने योग्य उपलब्धि, a new and additional distinction and accomplishment to be proud of. Next is feather one's own nest, बेईमानी करके धनी होना, make money in an improper way, to profit in a dishonest way, promote their own interest. Fed up, ऊब जाना, annoyed. Feel blue, उदास होना, gloomy. Feel his pulse, किसी के विचार समझना, find his views. Feel the pinch, पैसे की तंगी होना, having financial problems all of a sudden. Next is fell back, पीछे पलटना, turn back. Next is fell foul of, मुश्किल में पड़ना, got into trouble with. Next is fell through, failed, अनुत्तीर्ण होना. Next is few and far between, दुर्लभ, rare or seldom seen, not frequent, unusual. Next is fifth wheel, अनावश्यक व्यक्ति, an unneeded person. Next is fight fire and with fire, अपने प्रतिद्वंदी की ही रणनीति का इस्तेमाल करना, to fight against an opponent by using the same method or weapons that the opponent uses. Fight shy of me, मुठभेड़ से बचना, to avoid encountering. Fight your own battles, अपनी लड़ाई खुद लड़ना, to try to overcome challenges without help from anyone else. Figure out, किसी चीज को हल करना या समझना, finally understood. तो इस तरह हो गए हमारे आज के 100 idioms phrases complete. अब हम मिलते हैं डेली डोज 7 में. अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आ रहा हो तो प्लीज डू लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब. बाय.